I am on the road right now, San Antonio, Texas. I'm on the I-10 heading down into San Antonio, heading south to pick up my son, Bash, from daycare. Thought I'd give a couple thoughts right now while I'm on the road and share those with you. Hopefully put those to some nice pictures or whatnot on a video. Now, if you're listening to this and you hear some noise in the background, of course, that's the car, and it may be cars around me and maybe the air conditioner. Sorry about that, but it's all I have right now. It is the time I have to share something with you. So I was thinking, what is it that you want in your life? Now, I know if I were to ask you, and if you were to think about it maybe, or even not even think about it, just right off the cuff, you may say, oh, things like, let me put it this way. There are three big things that they say sell, and three big wants that everybody, has. One is love. Everybody wants love, like marriage or inclusion or something like that, a community. Two is money. Everybody wants more money. Three is health and fitness, right? Like they say, if you're going to come up with a product, have it be one of those three, what they call bleeding neck issues, right? So let's get those three out of the way, right? More money, great. Everybody wants that. Love, everybody wants that. And health and fitness, yeah, everybody wants to be healthy, fit. They want to be attractive. Okay, got it. Now, what is it that you want outside of that? Or within that, right? Embedded within that. Think about it. What is it that you want? I'm going to put some things out there that you may want, that you may not know you want, or maybe you do. But just bear with me. And I'll take a guess. I'll go out on a limb. You want peace in your life. And that peace is a part, or that peace comes from, say, freedom. Freedom from the worry of nagging bills. This monthly process of bills. There's a great song by Mark Knopfler called Broken Bones. It's about a boxer, and he says basically the punches are coming in like the monthly bills, right? They just keep on coming. And then when one comes in, it's, okay, here's one. And then there's another one going to come. It's always this nagging worry in the back of your head or in the back of your mind or in your gut saying, another bill's going to come and I got to pay that. Rent's going to come. Mortgage is going to come and I got to pay that, right? So we want peace from these recurring obligations. These recurring things like bills and things that you have to do, right? Doesn't mean you don't want to do stuff or that you don't want to work or anything like that. It's that there's this, the reason why we work sometimes is to quell and quench, if you will, this nagging thirst for just being on top of things. And because if we don't, we sometimes feel like we're going to be a bum. The second thing I would say that is along the same lines of peace that we want is tranquility in our lives. We don't want the loud noises as I'm going down the interstate and rumbling and bumbling. We don't want the traffic. We don't want all that crazy stuff that we thought we wanted when we were young, right? And I'm speaking to you because you are probably not 21 years old and trying to move to a big city to make your fame and fortune and all this other stuff, to have fun and go out and have a nightlife, and because there's nothing to do in this little tiny town, whatever. You're over that. You're wanting more peace and quiet, right? When you read something about move to this place or that place, my sister was telling me about moving to a certain smaller town and looking at the reviews and some people saying, well, it doesn't have that big of a nightlife, and she says, awesome. I don't want a nightlife. I don't go out at night. I stay home with my family, right? So we want that tranquility. That hustle and bustle is no longer needed for us. Now, maybe some people, maybe you like that hustle and bustle, and that's okay. But we're talking peace. If you want peace, you probably don't want that hustle and bustle. And I think another thing that goes along with peace, like I was saying, inclusion, and maybe this goes along with the lines of wanting love. but we want to be part of a community. We want to be a working part of a community. We want to be a contributor to a group of really wonderful people who are doing wonderful things. Maybe that comes in the form of a church. Maybe that comes in the form of a committee or whatnot, but maybe it's a neighborhood. But we want those things together. What I mean is the peaceful things. We want all those peaceful things. We want that tranquility. We want that freedom from the nagging obligations. And we want to be part of a loving community that's doing good things, right? You can be a community of anything. You can go join a running club, I guess, and whatnot. And that's great. But ultimately, that's a band of individuals. Nothing against them, but that's a band of individuals just doing things that if they're not there to run with the run club, it's not like people really, really miss them. Unfortunately, that's kind of how it goes. But if you're an integral part of a vibrant community that needs you for one reason or another, and if you're gone, they miss you, that is something to really think about. So as I'm driving down this road, I've got that on my mind. I thought I'd share it with you, and hopefully I can edit some really nice pictures into this. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear more from you. If you can, subscribe, or if you'd like, subscribe to my Substack. Just go on Substack and search for Jason Solis or Jason Solis Creative. And get me on Instagram. It's at Jason Solis Creative. And let me know. Interact with me. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.